simply the names we give to everything around us, where it be a person, an event, a place, or an object. Every particular name used to define something is a noun. The names given to a group of nouns to identify them as a whole are called collective nouns. Example: pride of lions, gaggle of geese. Nouns or pronouns can also modify themselves to show possession of another noun, usually by attaching s to the end of the noun. These nouns that show possession are called possessive nouns. Sometimes, nouns have different forms for different genders. Although this practice has been largely abandoned by the people who prefer to use the same noun for both genders. Example: actor, actress. Both people nowadays refer to women who act as female actors rather than actresses. Most nouns can be converted into plural forms by adding s or es at the end of the word. Example: box, boxes, cat, cats, echo, echoes. But some nouns require the last consonant to be modified before adding es. For example, the y in city changes to I to form cities, kitty to kitties, and f to v, in dwarf to dwarfs, dwarf to dwarfs. Some nouns become plurals irregularly by changing the entire word. Mouse, mice, ox, oxen. Grammarians have divided nouns into different categories based on their use and purpose. Learning these divisions within the nouns will help in sentence construction and vocabulary. The different types of nouns are: proper nouns. These nouns are the names of specific people and places. These nouns also refer to the names of the days of weeks and months, and also the various names of religions, organizations, institutions, and many more. Proper nouns basically refer to the names that are specific to that particular noun. These nouns are always capitalized as they need to be distinct from another nouns. Example: William Shakespeare was a playwright. Proper noun, that is the name of a specific person. I will be visiting New York next month. Proper noun, that is the name of a specific place. Common nouns. These are the nouns that are used to denote a general category of people, places, or things. They are capitalized only when they are at the beginning of a sentence. Common nouns don't refer to something specific, rather, they are a general term used for every noun of a particular kind or type. Examples: the boys went to play cricket. Both boys and cricket are common nouns as they can refer to any boy or any cricket match. There is nothing specific by these nouns. This neighborhood is one of the best in the area. Here, neighborhood is the common noun as they are innumerable neighborhoods all over the world. Abstract nouns. These nouns are the names of things that we cannot perceive through our 5 senses of touching, smelling, seeing, hearing, and tasting. These nouns can also refer to medical conditions related to the mind and are also used to express thoughts. Examples: she screamed with great delight. Delight is an abstract noun as it tells about the state of a person's mind and any actual physical thing. His bravery in the war won him a medal. The abstract noun bravery is used to name the motivation behind certain actions made by people. Countable nouns. The nouns that fall under this category are the ones that have both singular and plural forms. They can be counted either relatively or completely, and form plurals to associate with plural verbs in a sentence. They can also be expressed in numerical terms. Examples: I need to buy 4 new suitcases for my trip. Suitcases is a countable noun as adding s to it makes it plural. Does anyone want some oranges? Here, some is being used to count the noun oranges. Uncountable nouns. These nouns are the exact opposite of countable nouns. These nouns are the names of things that cannot be counted and have only a singular form. These nouns use singular verbs in a sentence. Examples: the furniture was damaged in moving out. Furniture is an uncountable noun, and therefore we use the singular was referring to it. Is 250 grams of sugar enough? Here, sugar is an uncountable noun, as sugar itself cannot be counted. It can only be weighed. Collective nouns. Collective noun is the name we give to a group of nouns to refer to them as one entity. These collective nouns are commonly used under the category of people. A class of students, an army of soldiers, a choir of singers. Possessive nouns. Possessive nouns are those nouns that show possession. Possessive nouns are used to show ownership. Here are the rules for possessive nouns. Rule number 1. In singular nouns, we add apostrophe and s after the noun. For example, Ron's car is in the garage. Note that the possessive noun always comes before what the person or thing owns or has. In this case, the car belongs to Ron, and hence the singular noun Ron is placed before car that he owns. Rule number 2. In singular nouns ending with s, we add an apostrophe and s to the noun. For example, TJ's notebook is lying on the table. Rule number 3. In singular nouns ending with s, followed by a word starting with s, we just add an apostrophe to the noun. This is to avoid a hissing sound. For example, TJ's school is in Malvian-Nagar. Rule number 4. In plural nouns ending with s, we add apostrophe after s. For example, students' report cards are ready. Girls' dance classes have been postponed. In the first one, the plural of student is students to show that the report cards belonging to the students are ready. We simply add apostrophe after s. Similarly, in the second sentence, the plural of girl is girls. To show that the dance classes which the girls attended have been postponed, we add apostrophe after s. Rule number 5. In irregular plural nouns, we add apostrophe and s to show possession. For examples, children's clothes are expensive. People's mindset needs to be changed. In the first example, plural of child is children. To show that the clothes belonging to the children are expensive, we add apostrophe and s after children. The same rule applies to the second example as well. Nouns as adjective. Sometimes, in the English language, a noun is used to describe another noun. In other words, the first noun performs the function of an adjective. Look at the following examples. Basketball coach. Here, the noun basketball is being used to describe the noun coach. Garment shop. Here, the noun garment is being used to describe the noun shop. Rules related to nouns as adjective. 1. The nouns as adjective always come first or before the second or main noun. Example, a cricket bat, a soccer ball, a car race, a love story. 2. In general, like adjectives, nouns being used as adjectives are used in the singular form, although in the case of certain words like clothes, costumes, sports, an exception is made. For example, bathroom or bathrooms, and not bathroom or bathrooms. Badminton racket or badminton rackets, and not badminton's racket or badminton's rackets. In short, the plural form will always appear on the second noun only. Some nouns are always written or spoken in the plural forms, but we generally treat them as a singular form. Example, a billiards player, a news editor. Some nouns are always treated in the plural forms when used as an adjective. Example, sports museum, clothes outlet, accounts manager. 3. Multiple nouns can also be used as adjectives. For example, school cricket team coach, motor production cost, child health care research center. We can also use a true adjective before nouns as an adjective. For example, famous Indian cricket player, cute coffee mug, delectable Chinese cuisine.